Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Bears offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. One of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The junior with some excellent work after making the catch. Cowboys looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Diving, what a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. The quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Turner. Grab behind the line. It's Finley. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And he's brought down. But, hold on, there's a flag on the play. Hold on. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Savage. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, what a grab!
Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Dropping back, it's Knight. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on second and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Cowboys will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And here we see the quarterback read the second level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Turner. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Finley. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Bears looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Baylor. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. To throw, it's Knight. He's looking deep down the middle. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. The Cowboys pick up enough to get a first down there. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A play action, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Toss play to the running back going left. Now he's bringing it back. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the...
Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Turner. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
Looking to scramble. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bears. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Wide open downfield. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got room to run. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First and goal, handoff. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field. It's Turner. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Back in motion now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Sacked to loss back to the 6.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Turner. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Savage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Finley. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Maybe he decides to keep it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Cowboys will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking deep to the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
Here we go.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And looking to throw now on 1st down.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's running out of time here. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Encroachment defense. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Turner brought down by that coverage team. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver makes the catch, and now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short when the +27. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to run it here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Finds his target. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Baylor.
Oh, Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. To make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's Knight. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking to chuck it again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 26. And he's back to throw again on second and 10. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. Out of the gun now on third down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Heading left after the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Turner. tight end makes the grab. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Right, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bears. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. The receiver grabs it. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. And the Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Knight. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Cowboys pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Cowboys are going to cash in this red zone trip. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Turner. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Savage. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Knight. Catch made in space. Look out. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here comes the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create... Try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Pressure is coming. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Cowboys will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
To throw, it's Knight. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled